My ex-husband's delirious girlfriend wants me to leave my home so they can move in. She cried when she learned that my ex doesn't have plans marrying after we broke up. My ex-husband and I have been divorced for almost 3 years now. While he did not want to get divorced, we separated and have been co-parenting our 2 preteens amicably. He lives within 5 blocks of our old home, and while we have 50-50 custody, our kids freely bounce between our places and choose how they want to spend holidays. We've tried hard to create a sense of stability despite the change in our family situation and have standing tune-up therapy twice a year to make sure we're all comfortable with the arrangements. Eventually, he had a partner named Maria, and I would say that she makes him happy. She has a very sweet and precocious son who is 9 years old that we all adore, and generally, I thought things were going well. I invited Maria to bring her son to my place if she would like him to join my kids in private language classes. She accepted, and this has been going on for a few weeks now. My kids adore her son. Last week, while she was helping me out and making snacks for the kids, she said something surprising. She asked me when I would be moving my thing out so that my ex and her could be able to cohabitate. I was taken aback and confused, asking her to clarify if she meant the home I am currently living in. I mean, this very home? And she nonchalantly told me, "You don't need all this space for 3 people." We wouldn't have enough space at my ex's current condo. We were in the living room by this time and her son heard everything. He looked so awful and embarrassed. My kids and I live in a brownstone that my ex and I purchased together 50-50, but that I have been renovating since before the divorce. My ex lives in a nice condo that's spacious but is still a little bit of a man cave. I really don't know how to react to that question, so I just changed the subject. Later in the evening, I got a text message from her son that was pleading for me to forgive his mom, that he's sorry for his mom and to not tell my ex. I feel awful, but I think I should let my ex know this conversation occurred and let him handle it. I called him that night about his partner's inquiry on the house and he seemed embarrassed about it as well. He said that he will talk to her to set all things straight. Next morning, I got a text from her son saying that they are not going to continue going here anymore because my ex and his partner had a big argument. It turns out that my ex had a vasectomy because he didn't want to marry or live with anyone anymore after our divorce.